camera down. Put the camera down, please, sir.
I'm sorry? I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
What are you filming, sir?
The building?
Okay, on what grounds?
On what grounds?
Yes, sir.
I don't understand your question. I don't understand your question.
It's a secure facility, Smashing security facility. We don't allow filming.
Okay, you don't allow filming in there.
We don't allow filming, period. Why are you filming for?
Sergeant Rogers?
Yes, why are you filming for?
You're going to stand here and tell me I can't take pictures of that building.
Why are you filming, sir?
I'm just taking, it's a new facility. I'm just getting pictures of it.
It's actually about 8 years old.
I've never seen it before.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm not from here.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm out of town.
Can I see your driver's license?
I'd rather not give it. Have I done something wrong?
Just need to see your driver's license.
Well, I'm not driving, so I don't carry a driver's license.
Let me see your ID.
Don't have an ID on me either.
Okay, so you're failing to give me an ID.
Am I being detained? Am I under arrest?
What's your name?
For Shears and
What's
Rogers.
your name, sir?
Am I under arrest? Am I being detained?
I'm asking questions. You're being detained. What's
I'm
your
being
name?
detained? Okay, what crime do you think I've committed?
Sir, I'm asking you again. What is your name?
I don't wish to give it.
You don't wish to give it?
No, sir.
You know, in the state of Texas, if an officer asked you why you're being detained for your information, it's against the law not to provide them with the information. You know that, right?
Really?
Yes, sir. It's called failure to ID.
Yes, sir. But it's a secondary charge, and 3802 is the penal code for that, and it says that I have to be lawfully arrested before I have to identify myself. It doesn't say anything about being detained. It only says I can't give you false information if I'm detained.
What's your name?
I don't wish to give it.
Okay. Why are you filming the facility?
I've explained that to you. I've never seen it before.
Let me see your camera.
I'd rather not give it to you.
Okay.
Just taking pictures of the exterior of the thing.
I'm standing here with Mr. I don't know what his name is. Thank you.
Still didn't tell me what crime I've committed that you're detaining me for. Your name is, what was it again? Brashears?
Brashears, yes, sir.
Okay.
What's going on, man?
I don't know. You tell me. It's a public street. I'm walking down the street, taking pictures of the jail. That's it.
Well, you got a secure facility. We got to check and see what's going on.
What's the secure facility in there?
Yeah, but
it's not out
here.
here.
Come out here and check and see what's going on. Well, we got to make sure the outside of it's somewhat.
Okay, so over there in that parking lot.
we do several checks throughout the day.
Okay, well, and I understand that.
What's going on, man?
That's fine, but like I said, you don't have any cause to detain me, and you certainly don't have any cause to identify me.
Sir, what are you filming? Just because it's new to you? Is that why you're filming it?
I'm sorry, I don't understand your question.
Why are you filming the facility? Just because it's new to you?
Never seen it before.
Okay, and you're not from around here?
Nope.
Where are you from? Give me that.
There's nothing to give you. I'm from someplace else.
Okay. Where's your vehicle at?
I didn't say I drove here. I told you I don't have a license on me because I'm not driving.
Okay. Okay, you heard that, right? Did you come here with the intent just to stir some problems? Or?
No, I did not. I came here to take a picture of the building. That is what I'm here for. I mean, I don't understand where the problem is. It's public property. I can see it. I mean, if you don't want me to take pictures of it, build a wall around it.
What part of the facility have you filmed? Just the front?
Well, I think it's private property if I go, well, it's county property, but still,
It's
I
all
wouldn't.
county property, 550 acres of it.
Yeah, so I mean, if I went up over there or something, I'd
They're
probably.
on county property.
Exactly. So out here, it's public property. I can stand on public property and photograph anything I can see. If you don't want me to take pictures of it, build a wall around it.
Really? Okay. I'm
I mean-
calling LPD to get you out of here.
Okay. You guys are making a big deal out of nothing.
So you got interests in penological sites, or I mean, what? You just
Yes.
like jails and
Yeah.
prisons and stuff like that?
Well, not prisons. Don't.
Like jails?
Yeah, prisons don't do anything for me. I mean, usually prisons are built so far back from the road, you really can't get pictures of them. And usually they have like inmates outside working and stuff, and I don't want to go photograph people, you know, in that kind of situation. But, you know, facility like this, yes, I take pictures of jails and police departments and sheriff's departments and courthouses and, you know, just historic stuff sometimes. It varies, but just whatever.
That's cool. I got no problem with that.
But I wouldn't see why you
You
would.
just got to come out here and see what's going on.
I got that, you know, but to detain me and demand identification, and now he's calling the local PD to come and harass me or arrest me or whatever they're going to do, that's excessive. You know, I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity. That's what this is, a constitutionally protected activity. And as far as filming that building or you guys in the course of your official duties, you know, we just got rulings on this in court in February. You know, Turner versus Driver. I can film any of you guys in the course of your official duties, as long as you're in public view.
You don't film too long.
Okay. LPD will be here in a little bit. Okay. So they can handle it and deal with it. We've asked you not to film the facility. You refuse to not film. You refuse to give me ID. You refuse to give me any information. You're loitering on public street. I'm gonna let the city handle it, okay?
Well, actually, the loitering statute, I can quote that to you as well. Doesn't apply. Just to give you guys an idea of how far from this building I am, it's about 100 and, I'm going to guess, between 125 and 150 yards from here to the building. There is nothing, absolutely nothing to see here that's secured. Absolutely nothing. You can't even see around to the sally port. You can't see into the facility. I mean, it's just a ridiculous response from that sergeant. Good evening.
How's it going?
It was better.
What's going on today?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Not a thing.
Okay. Sheriff's office called us out here, said somebody out here being suspicious.
What kind of world is it when the police call the police?
Buddy, I don't know. But when they call, we got to come running.
Well, I'm probably going to make you unhappy just like I made them unhappy.
Okay, so what's going on?
Nothing. I'm taking pictures.
Okay.
And they got upset about it, came out here and demanded ID and told me I was loitering and detained me.
Okay.
And I told them, no, I'm not giving you ID. And what I'm doing is not called loitering. It doesn't fit the statute. But
Okay.
if you guys want to try and enforce that, that's up to you.
Okay. All right. Well, are you just taking pictures of the facility or wildlife or?
Well, I mean, I've never seen this place before, so I took pictures of it.
Okay, so it's the facility.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Torres and Camacho.
Yeah. So you're just out here taking pictures of the facility.
1124.
Do you know who you spoke with out there?
Kind of a heavy-set tyrant wearing a deputy's uniform with sergeant stripes.
Sergeant Stripes? Okay. Mind if I go up there?
No,
Am
go
I
ahead.
hanging out? Let me go see.
Yeah, while you're in there, can you ask him if I'm undetained yet or not? Because he hasn't told me, and I sure hate to walk away and get charged with breach of custody.
How's it going today, sir?
It's going all right.
Enjoying the weather?
Yes, I am.
Not so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's decent out here.
About that time, right?
I don't know. I'm not from here.
Oh, where are you from?
Down South Texas.
South Texas? Well, oh, yeah, what part?
Down along the coast. Down along the coast.
Along the coast?
Yeah, so I was wearing shorts when I left there, shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah, because my wife, she's got family down south, in the San Antonio area. So
Oh, way further. Yeah, no, not even close to San Antonio.
You talking more along towards
Galveston.
Galveston, okay. Oh man, you are a ways off, aren't you?
I get around. What can I tell you?
So did you? I guess I'm assuming you drove.
I didn't say that. That's what they want is how did you get here?
Oh, just, yeah.
Nobody ever heard of Uber? We're right here by the airport.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, and this is the thing. We have a lot of homeless that they don't drive. I mean, they.
Really, I haven't seen homeless around here, but
no, we have a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been into the city yet, but
this is the thing. We got some. They come from California, and everywhere. But like I say, they don't drive. I mean, they catch a train.
Yeah.
Hitchhike.
There's a lot of train activity up here. I see that.
Yeah, there is. Most definitely there is.
Y'all having a busy night?
You know, it's a 12-hour shift, so that's coming pretty close to ending, so that's a good thing. We still got to...
What are y'all, 7 to 7? Oh, it sucks.
It's a long day. Oh, yeah, it makes for a long day, especially towards the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but busy, lots of calls, keeps your day busy, makes it go quick, right?
Yeah, until you get that one call where you're supposed to get off on time and you're like, it didn't happen. So that 12-hour day becomes a 13, 14, 15-hour day.
Overtime though, right?
I don't care about overtime.
You got your bills under control, so you don't care about overtime, huh?
I don't care about overtime. I care more about my rest.
Well, so you just worked the 4 days? 4 on and 3 off? Did they rotate your shifts so you get days versus nights?
No, actually we stay on days. I mean, we're lucky that we're able to do that. Just stay on days versus rotation. I think rotation would really, the 12-hour shifts, that would really be bad. Luckily, I've been blessed that I was able to go to days. So.
You got kids? You married?
I do.
Yeah, that makes a big deal too.
Oh yeah, it does.
Early on when I was married, I had a lot of night times that I had to spend working, and
it's hard for the family.
Yeah, you come in, you sleep all day. When you get up, you're grumpy, and you miss all the evening kid events at school. Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, that part's true.
So he called the sheriff, and the sheriff told him to call 911. I just think that is hilarious that the sheriff has to call the police.
On their property.
Yeah, because of something that's happening out here. That is just hilarious to me.
Yeah, I know. Isn't it kind of crazy?
That is absolutely crazy. A what now? An umbrella?
Hotel or umbrella?
Oh.
I talked to Sergeant. He says you're not being detained anymore.
Awesome.
So you're free to go.
You don't detain somebody standing on public property for taking pictures. And he didn't like it. I told him, if you don't want me to take pictures of it, build a wall around it. What? He just got all mad. You didn't hear what I said. I said, what triggered that sergeant was when I told him no. I said, he's obviously not used to having people tell him no.
And that's the thing, that they're going to be, like we talked about earlier, there's people that just don't know how to react. But anyway.
Well, and you called it right. They're not used to seeing this, okay? And so that's what prompted the reaction, the initial reaction, because you're designed to be curious. You're taught to be curious, and everybody wants to catch that next terrorist before he strikes. I got it. I'm all for it. Okay, I just came from the Pantex plant. You know what that is?
Oh yeah.
Amarillo.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody knows what that is around here. So.
Yeah, well,
and that's
going to be an interesting
scary.
video when I publish it. Okay, because I had like 8 of their security guards out on the public highway freaking out. Okay, and in that particular instance, I had another guy with me. And I pulled up in my truck. And as soon as I pulled up in my truck, I guess they thought it was a bomb or something, but they all got their flak vests on and started it looked like they were fixing to go to war. So, but the sheriff up there, oh my God, that is one of the best sheriffs. The sheriff himself came out when they called. And that is one of the best law enforcement officers I have ever met in my life. He wasn't even wearing a gun. You know, he had one on him, but it was concealed. But, you know, when I asked him about that, when I queried him about that, he's like, well, I deal with a lot of kids and tired of people saying, you know, be afraid of the policeman, be afraid of the policeman. And he makes a good point.
And well, you know, this is the thing. The same thing that happens here. You know, a lot of the kids, every time we go somewhere, we walk, and you know, this is what gets me is when the parents say, "You better be careful, you better behave, or I'm going to tell that guy to take you to jail."
Yeah, don't do that.
And this is the thing where we tell the parents, and you don't tell them. We tell them, don't tell your parent, don't tell your kids that, because one day your kid's going to get lost or get somewhere, and
they're going to be scared. Yeah.
When we try to come and approach
Absolutely.
them to see where they live, then they're going to take off running from us.
Absolutely.
So,
and you know, maybe when you see something like that in the future, you go over and talk to the kid.
Oh, you know, and that's the thing.
Make a point of doing that.
Yeah, now they gave us stickers. Well, we have stickers, you know, for you know, like PR and stuff like that. You go out and just meet and greet some of the kids, you know, let them know, hey, we're just normal human beings just like you, you know.
Well, I've got a master's degree in psychology, and I did a study with a study group where we went into a school and we had kids draw pictures of different people in different professions, doctors, nurses, police officers. And one of the things that they drew, when they drew the policeman, they drew the gun like way out of proportion to the body. You know, because that is what they perceive as power. Yeah. So, you know, maybe downplay that a little bit. You know, one of those guys at the Pantex plant kept walking around with his hand on his gun. And I called him about it. I said, you know, that is a good way to escalate this whole situation. Because I don't know if you're fixed to draw that gun or what. And I said, and this is Texas. And if you're legally armed people out here,
in Texas got guns.
Yeah,
pretty much. I mean, that's
yeah.
the way
I mean, you know, let's not escalate here. Let's de-escalate. You know, you've been the whole time you've been talking to me, and I watch your body language and stuff like this. I assess stuff like that. I also do training with some police departments down my way. I haven't done anything up here, but down my way, where, you know, there are departments that recognize I'm not out to antagonize. I find the number one issue I find with police officers is not bad officers. They're out there, and if you look at my YouTube videos, you'll find some. But the number one thing is lack of training. We can't get you guys enough training. There's not enough money. There's not enough time. There's, you know.
Well, David, I hope you didn't get me on there, buddy. No, I'm just playing.
Unfortunately, you're going to be on there,
no, I'm just.
But you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Like I said, you guys have been great.
All right. Well.
You